This is the boat landing and the walkway at the so-called backtrack between Guyana and Suriname. This walkway is on the Guyana side. It is mossy, slippery, tattered, and very unsafe. This senior citizen is being helped along this crude, treacherous path by her daughter and a kind-hearted citizen. This was yesterday morning, and Channel 2 Headline News was on site. She had just arrived from Suriname. Her trek was tedious ever since she was preparing to leave via the backtrack on the Suriname side of the river. She had to be assisted along the shore by a local boat tout, and then he left her to continue his touting. She was tired, and the boat had not yet arrived, so after being assisted by her daughter, she sat down on the rocks to take a rest. She was then hoisted, and the tout took his time and took her over the rocks, and she was placed into a waiting boat. This boat is the boat that our senior citizen was placed into. I boarded the same boat and was sitting immediately in front of her. I did not want to unnerve her by pointing my camera directly at her, but watch as most of the passengers in the boat wore no life vests, including the senior citizen who put on no life vest. The tout had a little time getting the boat off the sand because of the weight, but after a little while, we were on our way. George, over my shoulder there, if you can look carefully, you will see the outline, and that is Guyana that we're seeing over here. I'm on the Suriname side, and as you've seen in the report, this is a very treacherous undertaking for those who are planning to travel when the Kamawambia is no longer in service, as well as those who are currently traveling. You see what's happening here. Little children, young people, women, all of them without the suited gear for traveling on this treacherous route between the Suriname border and the Guyanese, between the Suriname border and the Guyanese border, a route that has yet been that is yet to be regulated. This is an unregulated travel. Of course, when you get on the other side, you have the customs and immigration that deal with you over there on the Guyana side, but the journey, the waterways are not yet regulated between these two sister nations. As you will notice that another boat has arrived here. This is from the Guyana side of the pond. You will notice that none of them is wearing any life vest. And this is a daily trip, and this will happen all day. And when the Kamawambia is out, this is going to be multiplied several times over. Some are lifted out. You will notice that they are children who are making this treacherous route. But it's a chance that the Surinamese and Guyanese are prepared to take. George, very dangerous it can be. But as you see, the folks are comfortable, like nothing happened. And I guess that they put the safety is truncated for expediency, for time consumption, even for financial consumption, because it's cheaper to come this way than to come the way of the ferry. Back to you, George.